Understanding the process of customs clearance for pharmaceuticals. Hi everyone, and welcome to our video on navigating customs clearance for pharmaceuticals. In this video, we'll be discussing the different steps involved in the customs clearance process, as well as some of the challenges that you may face. We'll also provide some tips on how to make the process as smooth as possible. The customs clearance process. The customs clearance process is the set of procedures that must be followed in order to import or export goods into or out of a country. The specific requirements for customs clearance vary from country to country, but the general process is the same. The first step in the customs clearance process is to obtain the necessary permits and licenses. For pharmaceuticals, this may include a license from the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, or other regulatory agency. Once you have the necessary permits and licenses, you can begin the process of preparing your shipment for customs clearance. This involves gathering all of the required documentation, such as invoices, packing lists, and certificates of origin. You will also need to declare the value of your shipment and the duty rate that will be applied. Once your shipment is ready, you can submit it to customs for inspection. The customs officials will review your documentation and inspect your shipment to ensure that it meets all of the requirements. If your shipment is approved, the customs officials will release it and you will be able to import or export it. Challenges of customs clearance for pharmaceuticals. There are a number of challenges that you may face when navigating the customs clearance process for pharmaceuticals. These challenges include complex regulations. The regulations governing the importation and exportation of pharmaceuticals are complex and constantly changing. It can be difficult to keep up with all of the latest changes, and this can lead to mistakes. Time delays. The customs clearance process can be time-consuming, especially if your shipment is subject to a lengthy inspection. This can delay the delivery of your products and cost you money. High costs. The costs associated with customs clearance can be high, especially if you need to hire a customs broker to help you navigate the process. Tips for navigating customs clearance for pharmaceuticals. Here are a few tips to help you navigate the customs clearance process for pharmaceuticals. Get started early. The customs clearance process can take time, so it's important to get started early. This will give you plenty of time to gather all of the required documentation and prepare your shipment for inspection. Work with a customs broker. If you're not familiar with the customs clearance process, it's a good idea to work with a customs broker. A customs broker can help you navigate the process and ensure that your shipment is processed smoothly and efficiently. Be prepared for delays. Customs clearance can be a time-consuming process, so it's important to be prepared for delays. If your shipment is delayed, don't panic. Just contact your customs broker and they will be able to help you track the progress of your shipment. Budget for costs. The costs associated with customs clearance can be high, so it's important to budget for these costs. This will help you avoid any surprises. Navigating the customs clearance process for pharmaceuticals can be challenging, but it's important to remember that it's a necessary step in the process of importing or exporting your products. By following the tips in this video, you can make the process as smooth as possible. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about customs clearance for pharmaceuticals, please leave them in the comments below. We'll be happy to answer them.